Hey, how's it going? So, pardon me. I came back to say some more stuff. There were some things, and I knew something was coming together to focus on, but I just wasn't sure what it was. I'm actually still not sure, but I feel like the confusion is starting to firm up. So, I just had like a lot of impressions, like the past couple of days or something like that. So, when was the weekend? That was several days ago. Well, anyway, sometime like since the weekend, I happened upon this like YouTube video. I think it was whatever, something online that I was looking at, and they were talking about the Earth's core. And there was you know how they like will cut, like there's a picture of the Earth and they'll cut it in half so you can see like the core in all of the layers. So they were saying that the core changed direction and shape, and I was like, wow, that's weird. And I was gonna go, but I realized, I was like, wow, this is making me feel some kind of way, I was just like, okay, hold on, let me. And it was a short video, but basically what they were saying is that it changed. All these changes were happening, and they didn't know why, and they didn't know what was gonna happen because of it. And of course, disaster is the default, I think, fear. And so I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm gonna feel whatever this is. I don't understand it. I didn't define it. And I didn't. I found the definition though. I was watching Cryon, or I was watching Lee Carroll channel Cryon, and Cryon said that the reason why the Earth's core was not what science was trying to say it was, which was, I mean, partially probably, but the cause was not something magnetic, like it's not like the magnetic field moving or electromagnetic, something like they had the report that I watched before Cryon, several days before that, said that, well, they just like typical Earth things where they're just like, maybe it's the magnetism, maybe it's I don't know. I'm not, whatever scientist is in charge of that stuff, I don't even know the branch. What am I shooting for? I don't know. But okay. So, I was just like, wow, that's just weird. And so by feeling it, I'm just going to describe what I was feeling. I'm just looking at this illustration, and something's going on in the region of my sternum, and my gut, it was just the whole, I guess, torso situation. And I guess you could say the feeling was also sort of like a pulsing sort of a thing, but like if we're in like a pond or something with not a lot of like, certainly like motor boats or whatever making a bunch of active wake, like if you're in something just pretty calm and flat, and then maybe someone stepped into the water and like just displaced it somehow and made like a ripple, like a slow ripple. And so this is kind of what it was like, except when I say slow, I mean slow-mo. It's slower than it would be in your right mind. Let's put it that way. If you were not in your right mind, it could somehow look in slow motion. So now you know that opinion of mine. I don't know why it was necessary to mention that. But anyway, it was like a really slow wavelet hitting over and over. I don't know, like a repeating radio pattern. If you ever heard like like military radio or like secret radio. Like, have you ever seen, there's these weird videos out there of someone broadcasting on like ham radio type thing. So it's like global, and you just need a radio set to be able to pick it up. I guess you don't need all kinds of fancy anything to be able to get this except for that type of radio. And there's a few broadcasts where someone is just saying numbers, and people, I guess, just haven't figured out, is it like a GPS or a bank account, or like, I don't even know. And there's a few of them, I guess, and some of them are like the videos that I've seen about them, they're like, don't answer this or don't try to reach it, which is what I still don't even know what we're talking about. You don't even know what we're talking about. How do you know it's dangerous? If it's that bad, how are you still here to talk about it? Why did I get on that subject? Well, anyway, the wavelets. That's what looking at this picture was like. When I'm saying I felt something when I looked at it, it was physical, definitely, and unusual sensation for me. So, or maybe not so much anymore. Now I'm just, sorry, my hair is bothering me. It was up in a ponytail, and I have that treatment stuff on it, so it's all, I don't know, it's got like a weird, whatever, feeling. It doesn't want to lay in the proper position, but I had it in a ponytail, and I took the rubber band out. Thank goodness I went to the bathroom. I mean, I would have seen when I turned on the camera what it looked like, but I'm glad I went to the bathroom before I did this and saw when I was washing my hands that my hair was like kind of doing a pineapple situation, but it wasn't good. So I took it down, and that is your follicle focus, just completely spontaneously for this episode, unplanned. So, okay, you understand that I was feeling something looking at, because in the picture I was looking at, it wasn't like, it was just a still photo, or it wasn't a photo, obviously. You can't take a picture of the earth cut in half, but this illustration was a still image, right? And so whatever, I saw that, and it had just been on my mind, because I've been just kind of focused on feeling the vibes of things, or just feeling in general, like, as much as possible. And so a few days later, I'm watching the Cryon channeling, and he starts talking about the Earth's core. In fact, I think that's what the video was about. And he talked about how it changed direction and changed the shape. And he said it is because there is a huge change in human consciousness level. And we just keep getting upgrades and stuff, and it's working, and people are upgrading themselves, and you having abilities like psychic abilities turned on or enhanced. All kinds of things are happening to us that we are just not seeing or are aware of. And you might go to the doctor about it, and you don't have some sickness. That's not what's happening. But it'll make you feel that way. Like, things that are happening might give you headaches or make you nauseous. I mean, wow, it's hard to distinguish sometimes whether it's just the normal brain tumors headache that I have or something else. And other times it's like, nope, that's new. That's doing something interesting and novel. So, what part of all of that is because people are like picking up sort of these new age ideas and shamanistic things, which are not new, and neither are new age things. I think there needs to be new terminology for, oh, I guess spirituality covers it. So those people, we people, and like meditating people and yoga people and vegetarian people and people that do those things tend to have a certain mindset, and it has changed from a previous mindset. And for a lot of people, it's a radical change. Like, you're just all, who are you? And what happened to the other person that used to be in your body? Which is another thing that happens, but I'm not going to even try to explain that phenomenon now. But okay, so that's what I wanted to say about the Earth's core, and the reason why it's changing and doing what it's doing is not like all of the science stuff that they're trying to, I want to say trying to attach it to, but I think they're just trying to figure out what it even is. And they're just like, does it work with this theory set of facts like that we've always used? Or I think they're just kind of panicked because it's not been encountered before. Like, they don't have the